two different ways to describe being alone. One is solitude, which can be looked at as a positive, and then there's loneliness, which obviously has a negative connotation. How does someone who is alone or spending time alone decipher between the two?
I think in today's society, people would rather be in the wrong relationship than be alone. People would rather settle for less than they deserve than be alone. People would rather be in a toxic relationship than be alone. We've made being alone feel so scary and feel so bad that people don't even think about it. 80% of people will pick out their phone in a crowd just not to feel lonely. You just walk in through a crowd and you just take your phone out because you don't want to feel like you're alone. People struggle to eat on their own. When have you ever seen someone go out, sit at a table by themselves and eat food? If we do that, we have to get our phone out. It's very rare. So we've made it since we were young. If you think about it, if you were the kid eating lunch on your own table alone, you were considered the loner or the weirdo. If you turn up to a wedding and you don't have a +1, or you just got divorced, or you just broke up, everyone's looking at you like, oh, are you okay? Like, poor you. It's like, if you don't have someone next to you, you're always seen as weaker, less than, or incomplete. We even say that. We say, find someone who completes you. What does that mean? It means you're incomplete without someone. So we've made people feel that if you're alone, you're incomplete. So we've villainized being alone. But Paul Tillich wrote about it, and the monk teachers reminded me that there's two words for being alone. One is lonely, and one is solitude. Paul Tillich says that being lonely is the weakness of being alone, but solitude is the strength of being alone. So solitude is saying, actually, if I can be comfortable in my own company, that's success. If I can like the thoughts in my mind and the conversations I have in my head when I'm alone, then I've had success in my life. And that's what the monks were trying to train you to do. That instead of always looking for the next bit of praise, the next bit of validation, the next bit of approval, how do I feel so centered and happy and content with who I am that I'm not looking for other people to fill the parts of me that are gaps. I actually look for other people so we can enhance and grow together. And so to me, solitude is something we all need.
This is the importance of solitude, which is there is no lacking, there is no need of anything other than yourself, and you find peace with being alone, which a lot of men have come to this knowledge. Some of them still need to come to this knowledge and understanding of what comes with that in solitude and be comfortable with it, because everything he said is people who are insecure or needy. And trust me, I've been there. I dealt with that a lot after I got divorced and in my early 30s, thinking I had to always be with a woman. Or I discussed this on the 3 Milli podcast as well that I was on. You are looked at as less than a lot of times if you're alone, if you go out alone, if you're sitting at a bar alone. But that's some of the best times. I tell this when I've done coaching sessions with both men and women. You will meet incredible people a lot of times just being out there alone.